The views and opinions of this video and comments to this channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of this channel's broadcaster. If you have a complaint about something or find the content is being used incorrectly, please don't contact the broadcaster. This is Balaclava Diaries. We're toxic, we're talking aggressive. If you don't like it, send a message. We're weed stimulated, educated, top rated, and never baited. I am the OG MacG. To the far left of me is Mr. Let's Party.
Bam, 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 bam. If you already know what you're liking, what you're hearing, what you're rating, please send it to your mama, send it to your grandma, beg her to put in those WhatsApp groups, tell her, send it to all her church friends. You don't know, we're out here spitting game for everybody, all ages, all races. You don't know, Balaclava Diaries.
First time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
First time these niggas reached out to me, I was like, "What the hell is this, yo?" And I looked at the thing and I was like, "Oh, they have a 1-2 heavy mans on their show." So I was like, "Okay, whatever, you know." And then I really kind of tapped into it and started really watching and seeing that these guys were going over some aggressive topics. Like they look like, well, obviously not today. My youth in the glasses is on, hammer time, but they look like, just regular guys, but they get really deep with the conversation, and they do it in a way that really isn't abrasive. It's kind of like it almost kind of forces you to want to answer. You know what I'm saying? And I like different aspects of media and just what it is to be a journalist, and I really appreciate what you guys bring to the table. I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
So let's big it up for Stay Hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stay hungry. Bam, 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 bam.
So shout out your name to the people, guys.
Well, I'm Ronto.
Similar ski mask similar today, you know what I'm saying? I was telling these guys, I'm like, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So, I gotta get my little ski mask, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely isn't a first. So we appreciate you guys pulling up, and we're gonna dive straight into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is mental health today used as a crutch, or are people really that mentally messed up?
Shit. I'm gonna say both, because some people just love playing victim, It's a way to fit in, it's a way to cope with certain things. And they use mental health. Some people may use mental health as an excuse to do wrong or to do bad things. And
it is a way to get out of jail still,
you
on
me?
charges.
Exactly. Your attorney might tell you to go play mod in the court so you could get off a couple of years, But it's I say it's both, because right now a lot of people do need help and don't realize it too. So it's a sticky situation we're in right now, I would say.
I would have to say no, because I feel like mental health is one of those things that we all take for granted. So I don't think it's really, in most cases, used as a crutch. Like you said, I do agree with there is exceptions to every rule, where it's like being in court or I don't know, you're trying to find work, or you're not, and you're talking to your people and they're saying, "Yo, how come we haven't done this or this?" And you're like, "Oh, my mental health." But most of the case, I feel like it's really people not coping with life in the way that they know how to. We all suffer through trauma and issues that we don't know how to deal with on a day-to-day basis, right? So I think it's being cognizant of that and learning how to cope with that. So I don't think it's a crutch. I think it's we're all uneducated.
I just feel like too many people are wearing mental health like a badge.
No,
I have ADHD.
I feel like when it comes to mental health, people are already messed up, but because there's so many avenues, it creates more confusion. So now people are even more messed up because they're like, "Oh, I thought I was just this, but no, now I'm this and this and this." So now it's like, holy fuck! I thought I just had one problem. Now I have 8. It's too much. It's too much different diagnoses. You know what I mean? Just be a Madu, not a Madu with schizophrenia.
They say, hold on. First of all, they say within the psychiatry and medicine thing that self-diagnosis is the worst process you can do.
But that's what the world's about now. It's too much.
Doctors will tell you that when you go on Google and you try to tell them what sickness you have. They're like, "Shut up. This is what you really have." You know what I mean?
But see, the doctors too. Sometimes I feel like they tell certain people that you have this, you have that as a money grab, so they can keep you coming back. So it's like, do you really have that mental problem or not?
Fam, how do you think the oxycodones and all these things are really getting out there?
So
the doctors
for you guys, would you rather have an issue and not know how to deal with it, or have an issue and taking the necessary steps to deal with it?
Depends on the issue.
Okay, so like it meant
Because like if my issue is I love to go to the gym every day and work hard and eat healthy, that's great. That's a great issue to have. Like, you know, maybe I'm just obsessed with health. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
No, there is. There's a lot of complications.
Hey,
with
man.
That. Arnold Schwarzenegger had like 6 triple bypasses and shit.
Or I could have another mental health problem, which is I'm trying to stab people every 5 minutes. Like, you know, there's different.
Or throw doo-doo on people.
Like, it's what I'm saying. Like, there's weird, crazy shit that can be going.
Yo, we are really laughing at mental health right now.
No shit, but it's real life.
That's the beauty of it, though. I feel like like there's a serious aspect to it, but you definitely gotta laugh at it because it's like it's everyday life. It's like you either cry, or you laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I can't be laughing at the kid that suffers from the real thing and he's bouncing his head off the wall. I can't laugh at that.
Yeah, but we're all mature enough to know, like, yo, like that's a serious thing. But if a man's throwing doo-doo, like, you tell me I'm not gonna wanna laugh. Like, bro, like, are we monkeys? Like, no. So why you throwing doo-doo? You feel me?
Yeah.
The man was going through it, dog. He had enough. He had enough,
awesome.
yo. He's
That's
like, if the
wild.
world's gonna shit on me, I'm gonna shit on the world.
It sounds like a shitty situation.
So you think Big Pharma plays a role in this whole process?
In the mental,
like,
for sure.
Like
for sure.
the, now that it's like, if you really think about it, to say that you were crazy back in the day, which is mental health, is basically saying you suffer from a form of insanity.
Yo, did you know that saying the word crazy is actually not like politically correct anymore?
Well, whatever.
Crazy.
Like, I fucking was
So
cheese. I found out on Friday.
insanity, right? So like right now, it's everybody's basically saying this is the form of insanity that I suffer from. This is the form of insanity that I suffer from. That being kind of promoted. Do you think that's like who's putting the money behind that? Because there's obviously a streamline on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. You can have there's like 300 hashtags on mental health.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely a market at this point.
Yeah, because especially with Instagram and TikTok and stuff, as soon as you find your niche and you could like gain people watching you, you're just gonna use that constantly. You know,
I'm
so
depressed
it's like,
today.
Yeah, exactly. I'm depressed. Oh my god, my cat almost
With the
got
sad
ran over.
music in the background.
You know, they just used mental health as a niche to keep growing on whatever social media platform they're on. So it's like
I was a thing in hip hop for like 2015. Every man was on the mental health thing, like Juice WRLD,
exactly.
Macklemore. What was the next white youth that thinks he's black but he looks white? What's his next?
Those guys?
It's like mental health rap for like 5 years. Yo. Macklemore.
Logic. Yeah. See, it's a trending topic right now, so everyone's using it. You know, and they kind of like take away from people that actually have those problems and actually need real help. You know,
crazy
so
stuff.
It's a sticky one still.
That's crazy.
Sticky one in it.
Honestly,
we're gonna go into our first segment
yeah.
called the Balaclava Breakdown. So it's kind of like has to do with mental health, but not. This is when we take like real life situations to kind of break it down. So the first one is it hard running a podcast? Or one of some of the crazy things about this industry that drives you crazy. So the options are consistently having to change with the trends of the media, guests not showing up, and proving you have a good show to the masses. What's the mental stress?
Because, what?
Is it all three?
It's definitely all three.
If it was me, I think all three. No cap.
All three, but what stands out more, I would say constantly having to change with the trends and shit.
Okay.
Because there's always something going on in the media, outside your door. You know, there's always something going on in the city, anywhere in the world, you know? So trying to keep up with that and get the content out on time is kind of stressful in a way. Because something could happen like yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. But you won't be able to shoot till next week.
And that's dry.
And then it's dry after that. So you miss the wave, you know? So sometimes I would say that kind of gets in the way of like the creativity, you know, because you're trying to work around that and put it out at the same time, but you want to put out a quality project, you know, so you don't want to rush it and pull out some bullshit either. So it's like
that's kind of why we used to do news, but we're straying from it now because it's just it's way too volatile of a option. You know what I mean? It's like if you're gonna do that, you need like 3 guys that just live on the fucking computer all day and
all day,
scour
every day.
Reddit and scour fucking
Not only that, you gotta have
and all those,
you gotta be ready to shoot constantly. Like
and
something
like,
happens
who has
today, you gotta
access
shoot
to
the next hour, bro.
You basically have to be spending
$100,000
$100,000 a year on your content.
Exactly, to make it work.
You know what I mean?
Trust me. But that's why, like,
especially if you're gonna do the visual aspect. Like
exactly. Like right now, like if Toronto could get some like big corporations to come in and start paying people to do shows
and
like
this is where you're wrong, my friend. And let me put you on game.
All right,
And that's why we're here today.
hear.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas gotta learn about what brand deals are, dog. There's a million brands. There's 5 brands watching you right now. You don't even know.
Facts.
Tap in.
That need promotion.
So just work with the brands and get the money in.
I don't know why more artists don't do it.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like as an artist, it's way easier than the
That's what I'm
podcast.
saying.
It definitely is.
The
But-
podcast mans them, they don't like us. They're like, oh,
No,
are they
no.
talking our message?
For
You know
what
what I
these
mean?
guys are doing, fam?
guys are good guys.
Media, all types of like.
TD,
Just start a
MBs,
non-for-profit around
CMH,
it.
Camp
You know what I'm
Health.
saying?
Just run it.
What's happening with you guys?
Yeah.
Your podcast is a part of the non-for-profit. The podcast turns a profit because it's a separate entity through business and media. The non-for-profit helps out the community. Through that, link 10 brands. They'll pay you for the rest of your life.
You write this down.
No, and that's facts. It's just a matter of time. And you know, certain brands they don't see unless you have enough views and this and that.
It's not like that no more, man.
You think so?
It used to be like that. It used to, but within the last, I'd say 2 to 3 years, there's been like a notice of like a lot of artists even. They have 1 million followers, but can they fill a venue? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, the bots are obviously at play. Drake just tried to do the thing and tell on the man about the bots, but they sent him home.
They shut him down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the whole thing is that this is really a thing, you know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of, figure out your option throughout those options.
But I feel like when it comes to like those numbers on like the internet and stuff like that, yeah, Mac have 1 million followers, but like we know the bots are real. But like if you think it in, like some people's fan bases, they're not even where they live. Like their real fan base is not even where they live. So I definitely there's a degree of bots and shit involved. But like sometimes your shit might be.
Or to add to your point, sorry, it's not where they live, but it's not even a concentrated fan base at all. It's like so scattered across the world.
It's hard.
That like it's like 10 people here, 5 people this city, 20 people this city, and then it accumulates to 1 million or whatever.
That's what it is. But it's hard to reach all those people. Like the internet has kind of made it harder to get that success or create that true fan base because your fan base can be is such a wide region. Like
social media isn't what it once was. It's not social anymore. It's interest media now.
Yeah, it is.
You
interest
put
media.
me
It's
on
changed. It's
this.
shifted.
You know
Yeah, I
what
know.
I'm saying? So it shifted from, oh, let me fucking meet 1 million people to now, if people don't fuck with what I'm doing, they're not even gonna look at it.
Yeah, but now it's shifting to do our interests align, and people have millions of interests. So like, do you like food? Do you like this? Do you like that? So one person could follow a certain brand because they just like one thing, but are they true fans of that thing? No. Like that's what I feel like is killing. That's what's like that separation between talking about an artist making like being able to fill a venue versus their 1 million followers on Instagram or whatever it may be.
TikTok
or whatever it is.
Yeah, it doesn't correlate no more.
No, it doesn't.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So if you have a good product, get into selling a good product. Fuck the numbers, bro. That shit was just meant to fucking socialize and stabilize class.
Also, too,
And it's not working anymore.
You know what else
get
I think,
I'm saying?
too? I think what it has to do with this whole thing is the idea of what a celebrity is. Back in the day, like, yo, if a man told you they met a rapper, you'd be like, yo, that story's crazy.
Yeah, you
Now
don't
it's
see
like,
them.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I just see them.
Okay, so this is a story
it's
I have
on live
to,
right now.
This is a
Like, I don't
story
care.
I have to
They
tell
need
you.
to
And
create
we
that
all know this
separation.
guy. We all know this guy. You go on his story, you see his story in the morning, you're dreading it. You're like, should I even tap this circle? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You tap the circle, it's 30,000,007 dots at the top of the screen.
Nah.
It's this guy talking for fucking 3 hours on his story. It's 15-second bits on your story, fam. 3 hours of this man ranting and raving about his life, what he's doing right now. He's ordering food, he's doing this, he's doing that. Instagram made everybody a celebrity.
Yeah, you know who used
It
to do
made
that back
every
in the day?
person a celebrity to themselves.
Cali.
It doesn't even matter sometimes if anybody else is watching. I'm sure nobody's really watching this man's story.
Nah.
They can't for 300 fucking bars at the top of the screen. There's no way.
Nah,
Bro,
yeah,
Khaled used to do that stuff back in the days, and it used to be comedy, but like I feel like it's oversaturated now, and nobody has that personality to make you stay and watch all those little damn dots.
yeah.
You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
always some man cussing out gal or a gal cussing out man, and she can't stand her baby daddy no more.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
always some
nobody
low
cares
about it. Yeah, no one
functioning.
cares.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like the fact that happened. It's just like, what is a celebrity anymore?
Yeah, and
What is it to be a celebrity?
People are starting to use it as like a therapy session too. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
trying to get all their emotions out on the stories and get people to react, and it's like I don't care.
You know what I hear? Like when a rapper is on social media telling us about their business, opposed to putting that in their music, like bro, I don't care.
Yeah.
Put it in the music, like make it
Unless
sound
it's Lil Boosie. Unless it's Boosie,
Nah, Boosie kills these stuff.
Boosie's a girl.
Yo, they
Nah,
kicked
you
him
are-
off Instagram 5
Like,
times.
yeah,
and
he
now
just
it's
keeps
at
coming
M.
back
Every
nonstop.
time he went to M, followers every
Yeah,
time.
he said,
fam.
"Mama,
as
I'm
soon
live
as he's back
again."
online, it
Trust me.
fell off.
Yeah,
They hate him. They hate him because he's on there talking to real.
yeah.
He's on
real.
there being real.
Yeah,
Too
That's
real.
what
Okay.
I'm on that.
Sorry.
they can't stand that.
What is the main drug running the youth right now?
Main
And we
drug.
got some options.
Okay.
Okay. And just think about drug in the
Not an actual
proverbial
sense.
sense, right? Okay. So is it social media? Is it opioids? Or is
Slash
it clout?
fentanyl.
Or what?
Clout. As a drug,
As a
right? So
drug.
social media itself, checking your phone constantly on your phone, you have to see your phone every 2 seconds. He didn't like my picture. Fuck this guy.
So think of what
you
was
know,
more
like
accessible right now.
or you know, the lean, opioids. You know what I'm saying? Or
Clout?
clout. Fucking fuck top 5. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. This guy. Fuck it. Like you've seen that a million times, and some guys are addicted to it, fam. They're looking for their next fucking
Viral moment.
viral moment every day.
Yeah.
You know?
For me, I would say it's between
Top drug.
top drug.
Think
Shit.
about what's more accessible right now.
Well, like it could be social media, but with social media, there's only so far you could go. So like searching for clout could get you far. We've seen it. We seen it with certain rappers and certain
So it becomes more
Character-
addictive, you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
there's no end to the
The high,
Exactly.
the high, it's a harder high to get, but when you get the high,
you can't stop.
licking.
You have to come with another type of fuckery to keep it going. Like, and then that's what you're constantly thinking about. You're constantly on that. Like, what else? What's something crazy I could do today? You
I
know?
definitely agree because there's a man on one of those social media apps. His thing is the man sits in his bathtub with electronics.
Exactly. Like, what the
Like,
fuck?
what the fuck
Like,
are you
what
doing?
are you
We already
doing?
know what the end result is.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like,
So what happens? Wait, what happens?
So, like-
he gets fried up.
Yeah, he fried himself like 2 times. He ended up in the hospital like a couple times. Well, but he just keeps doing it and like
Why would you
keeps
do that?
upping the ante.
I
Like
can't wait to clip this up, yo.
first it was
That's
a
wild.
poster, you know what I mean, and then it was a laptop and a speaker, and then like he just keeps like turning it up.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually he's gonna die. Bro. That's
So
what
Yeah,
he-
is
yeah.
that clout, though? Is he doing that for the clout? Is he doing that for the likes, or is he just crazy?
He's probably doing it for the love of the game.
Well, like
Nah,
you know
that's
what I mean.
clout. That's clout. Yeah.
Certain, I feel like it's clout, but like based on his like ethnicity, it might just be his DNA to do these things.
What is he?
Fam, you already know. You're not having this conversation anymore. Based on his DNA, like, we already know.
It's a lighter complexion. That's all I can say. But yeah, nah, it's definitely the clout because social media you can only go so far with
Come
it.
on, man. Come on. You're not
You know?
talking Latin.
Yo, I'm just waiting for my turn. But
Yeah, go,
if
go,
I
go,
gotta
go.
give you guys an answer, I would have to say like I want to see clout, but I don't feel like we're in that era anymore. Like I feel like clout, like people still crave it, but it's not as it was like 2018 when all these rappers are wearing like dresses and colorful hairs and stuff and doing all these antics. Like remember 6ix9ine when he's on his like IG live cussing man's out like I'm about to pull up to your block and do all that stuff. I don't think we're in that era anymore.
That's not
right?
cool anymore.
Nah,
That's old school now.
Like, I feel like there's only a couple mans that are still like carrying it right now. But I would have to say social media because, like I said, it's like I think it's easy accessible. Like we all have a device, we all are on there trying to get dopamine. So it's in our face like 24/7. You know what I mean? That's like the first thing that we do when we're like we wake up in the morning. Man don't even brush their teeth. It's just I want to see what Ting messaged me. Like you know you know what I mean? So
Let me check my email.
Like sometimes it's not even just like a Ting or like it's like an email at work or you know what I mean? Like that's the first thing that comes in your mind, right? So I would have to say social media stuff.
Crazy, man.
So what's the first thing every man does when they wake up then?
I can't lie, I check my phone still.
Thank God I woke up.
Yeah.
Great.
Is that
Great.
say a prayer and check my phone.
I use the bathroom still, you know what I mean? I'm a different guy.
No, morning dudes comes after that, obviously.
Nah,
but
I have to, empty out the evils from the day before and then start the day fresh, you know? That's how it goes, you know?
I said I got a detox.
Empty out the evils from the day before and start
Oh,
the day fresh.
man, this guy is so dumb. So going over mental health a little bit more. We, I don't know, but we've all kind of probably experienced community housing at some point in our life if our parents were, immigrants, whether it was the beginning or, some midway through and then you bounce back or whatever the case is. We've all touched a 1-2 hood buildings or, one, shitty townhouse with the fucking... That shitty fucking tile floor.
Yeah, oh my God. I already know what
that tile, I don't know what that's called in the kitchen. That's terrible.
Oh,
anyway, but do you think, based on living in community housing, you're forced to face more mental health issues than somebody that would grow up in the suburbs?
Of course. You know why? Because I think we're around so much dysfunction, and not to say every hood has a person that's not, trying to survive and do the right thing. But like, I feel like we're people that don't know the best, or they're still trying to figure out life, or they don't have time to really like spend time with themselves and figure out what's wrong. So being around all the dysfunction and sometimes, I grew up in the ends, like Jane and Finch and stuff, right?
Okay.
And I remember just hearing gunshots randomly and just getting used to it. Like, this man's just busting us.
As long as it wasn't by my head.
You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah. But it's like, you talk to a kid in the suburbs. I remember I had this one homie. I'm like, I used to live in Gene and Finch and stuff. He's like, yo, fam, like, you're not scared to, like, not go over there? I'm like, bro, like, man's are just used to it. Right? Mm-hmm. And when you talk to people in that light, they just look at you like, yo, you're an alien. Like, how is this normal?
Here's the twist to it. Because the suburb that I grew up in, don't get it wrong, like I grew up in the hood to a certain point, then, mom's made it, we moved up to the east side, you know what I'm saying? But some suburbs
they get
are
it in
full
still.
of hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. It doesn't really matter. As long as the poison is in the juice,
man,
it's getting, you know what I'm saying? It's killing something. It's spreading, right?
But I have a comment towards that. So in the hood, it's a community. We're all closer together, whereas in the burbs, it's like we're all spread out. Right. So I feel like we're more influenced and
you see more craziness because it's just there. It's like
it's
you can't escape it.
It's in proximity of you. Whereas, I moved to I wouldn't see the suburbs, but like a nicer house.
Right.
I didn't see a lot of crazy stuff going on. Not to say that it didn't go on, but like I wasn't exposed to it as much as I was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like certain things definitely affect your mental health and make you feel like certain things are normalized that aren't like some toxic traits that you develop.
Craziest hood story.
You want to go first? Because I got one.
Crazy hood story?
Brother, what? Yo,
just a regular day in the hood. Like,
I'll tell you about this one situation, right? So I talked about it in like our pod like a long, long time ago. So me and my brothers, like this was back in like 2016. We knew this guy from high school. And he lived in the hood. So we pulled up. It's like a normal party. Everybody's having a good time, drinks, vibes. All the man them are there, holding their reason and things, right?
Well, like in the parking lot type thing. Right?
Yeah. It was a house party thing, you see? Right? So, basically, we're outside mosque, me and my homie and our homegirl. This guy drops off this guy. He's walking to his door, goes inside the house, comes back out with a machete and chases us into the crib. Like, when I tell Maz this story, Maz look at me like, it sounds like a horror.
Hold on. Why did you get I'm so confused. What happened? Like, what do you mean?
Mental health.
Machete came out. What happened?
Like, we were just talking, like, say it's just the three of us. We're just talking in a circle. The man walks by, goes inside the house, and just comes out with a machete, like, live. I'm no word of a lie.
And then start chasing you guys.
Yeah, we ran inside the crib. All mans were just chilling there. Yo, Master saying, yo, who's that banging on the door? I'm like, bro, like some random guy started chasing us, and then everybody just came and jumped him.
So when's the first time you seen a strap?
I would have to say like probably like my teens though.
This is madness because
But
I
in
would
the
have to
suburbs, you're not seeing
You're
the
not
strap.
seeing that. You're not seeing that.
I mean, I might yell at you, but like you're like, fuck off. Like, but this is
No, man will chase you with the knife in the burbs too. Don't get it
Yeah, no, it's
twisted.
facts.
You know
I got
what I mean?
depending on the beat.
The old guy in East Man that doesn't want you walking on his grass, he'll chase you with a knife.
Facts.
As it happened to me.
He's
as a
popping out
youth.
with the
I'm
shoddy
back-
stuff.
Facts.
You walking through the man's garden, he's chasing you down.
Yeah.
How much money the garden costs?
He's not playing about the garden stuff.
Okay.
The next one is,
yeah.
you see how we see like encampment camps being shut down. We see safe injection sites being shut down, and it's creating like obviously an effect on the homeless community within the GTA. Do you think the government has a plan for the homeless community within the GTA?
They should. They should.
I said they should, but do you
Well,
think they
you
have a
kind of
plan?
asked the question
And then-
backwards.
hold on.
Yeah.
Finish, man. Then, with that being said, is it the pandemic that's causing the issue, rise of interest rates, or mental health decline?
Oof.
No, well, the real question is the homelessness a plan? Like, based on all the things that you see coming into what's happening, do you think that homelessness is kind of a plan for the government to kind of take over, in a sense?
I think
You know
it's a
what I'm saying?
byproduct of decisions that like greedy decision making.
Okay.
Like I don't like maybe to some degree because I remember like early 2020 or early COVID, like they were getting all these like refugees from the Ukraine, right? I feel like that was like, all right, like we'll bring you guys here, but we don't have permanent housing for you, and that created people being homeless, which was unfortunate. And I feel like, yo, bro, like what was the point of you guys bringing people to the country just to not like fully support them? So I think that could be a possibility, but I don't know, bro. Like our government is kind of weird. Like I remember they tried to build like those little like
Oh, the
things.
container homes and shit?
That and like like benches, they put like needles in there, so like homeless
Oh,
people
yeah, you couldn't sleep. Yeah,
So like, I
yeah.
just feel like there's a lot of like weird stuff that the government does in terms of homeless people.
I don't know. Like, homelessness has been a thing before COVID and all that. So it's
Nah,
like,
but it's not like right now.
yeah, I mean, it turned up still, but
Downtown looks like The Wire sometimes,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
You see the fiend bend over just leaning.
Yeah.
Yo,
just-
you seen that one video? The fiend just
Yo, in Toronto, dog.
That's
This is
crazy.
Toronto.
I know because I went to Cali one time and they have a spot down there. What the fuck is it called?
Sid Road?
Skid Row.
Yeah, I
love
seen that.
Skid Row.
I seen that shit
My
live.
boy lives over there.
Yo, I seen that shit live. So it's like to see how they're living out. Like they create communities
That's
out there.
where real hoes walk
Yeah,
up and down the
it's
street
crazy.
in Skid Row.
It's
real,
crazy.
it's crazy. Like
So-
the baddest stripper thing you ever seen, walking half
down,
butt naked
What?
down the street.
Yeah, her clothes hanging off. Don't even realize she's gone. But like, yeah, seeing shit like that and coming back here to see that the city turned into this is like, I don't know. They might have a certain agenda. I feel like in certain neighborhoods they might allow the homelessness to happen so they could later on go back and reshape it how they want it.
The
You
goal
know?
is to create so much homeless people and so much poverty that you have to turn to the good old government to save
And get your
problems.
digital ID
That's
and
it.
ruin
And they're
your
gonna
life.
force you to do all
Get a
that.
vaccine,
Yeah.
have no
From
more
digital
youths.
ID,
That's what
they
they
put
Digital
the
want.
chip
ID,
in your
vaccine,
forehead,
all that.
y'all. They put
Yeah.
the chip in your
That's
forehead.
the
real
plan,
fast.
fam. Create enough
Facts.
chaos so
That-
people get pissed off.
That's what they always do. They create
All right,
craziest
all right, all
chaos.
right. These niggas gonna go conspiracy for 2 hours. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I was about to
Yo,
open up. You guys
Tell us
saw me
about the
start,
pod.
bro.
Tell us about the pod. Tell us about the pod. What you guys got coming
Oh,
up.
man.
You know what I mean? Tell people what the pod's about.
The podcast. So the podcast is maybe it gets better. We just believe that your day could go wrong. Everything could fall apart, but one day it will get better. It might not get better in the time that you want it, but it will. So maybe it will get better. That's what we kind of
Choices, you know?
Yeah,
Right choices. So you're trying to give people the options to make the right choice.
Hold on, we gotta ask our
Basically.
final question, man. You can't be just chopping it up like that, man.
I want that.
So, our final question is, we always ask everybody, when do they wear their, obviously not a physical mask like what we're wearing, but their hypervial mask? So is it with family, friends, at work, when you're on the pod? When do you wear your mask?
At work, so
Shit, I'm wearing it right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say at work, cause like at work, I don't care for you to really know the true me. I'm here to make money. I'm here to, you know,
Real
clock
nigga
in,
style,
clock
yo.
out.
I read that.
This guy
I
got
know.
that from his mom, yo. You see, when you're going out that work,
Yeah, you
keep
better
your
stand up
head
straight
down,
and mix
not
your
talk
pants
to
up and
nobody,
all
say
that.
hi, yes, ma'am, no,
Yeah.
ma'am, and go your yard.
Trust me,
Not
that's
bothering
it.
nobody politics.
None of that, you know. So like, we don't need to be best friends. We could be cordial. We could, you know. I don't need to. You don't need to know my business. I don't need to
This is why
know
black
yours.
people don't get promotions.
Yeah,
You have to
And
be friendly
yeah.
at
not
work,
playing the
bro.
fucking friend game.
But
I
like,
know fucking Johnny had fucking 4 kids and a wife and a house and 2
You
boats.
can't
I
play
need
into
to know
the
that.
stereotype as the angry black guy from
I'm
the
not
office.
even the
You
angry
can't
black.
do that,
But
dog.
that's why I wear my
Yeah.
mask and put on the smile and hey, how you doing, bud? Like,
But you ain't telling
doing
them you
good.
be out here building up and chilling with niggas with masks and shit and shooting podcasts. That's why they want to be your friend,
Hey,
man.
hey, man, it is
How
what it
about you,
is.
dog?
I would have to say, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I always have a mask on. Like, I feel like everybody gets a different side or a different mask when they
This
meet
guy's
me.
a real Batman, you.
Always like gallus is what happens. You got to get gallus. Oh, this one doesn't like that side. Has to show her that side. That's what happens.
Yo, don't put that propaganda
Yo,
on.
this guy,
Yo,
this
come
guy's the
on.
man who did the Spider-Man line in the interviews as Steady, yo.
Brother, don't put no kind of propaganda out there, you know.
Fam, I'm just saying, you know, so happens when you're
my
gallus.
thing. But no, all jokes aside, like, you know, I feel like not everybody not everybody deserves a side of you, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm very limited with who sees who, what, and what side I want to display. Like, even with work, for instance, like, I'm very to myself. But if I rock with you, you get the goofy side or the fun side. If I don't rock with you, it's just like, I don't really care to talk
But
to
no
you.
one's ever getting the full 100%.
No, I would say my close immediate friends and family will get that full authentic me. But I think it's a thing of I have to be comfortable with you. You know what I mean? Like, we live in such a world where it's like people will judge you, and realistically, who gives a fuck? But it's like I don't like I like gatekeeping myself. So that's just how I feel towards that. Like, I have different masks for different occasions.
All right.
All right, I like that.
So shout out the gram, all that shit, where people can find the next pod, all of that the people don't know, dog.
Yeah, follow us at Stay Hungry Network on IG. What's the TikTok?
Stay Hungry Network, yeah.
Same thing. So yeah, just follow us there. And, you know, we got more episodes coming out.
Yep.
Anybody you want to shout out, like anything big in the making? Anything coming up big?
Right now.
I did a little New York trip. You
Oh
gotta
yeah, we went
relax.
to New York. yeah. Shout out Lockdown T, because we went out to New York. We met up with this guy from London, Lockdown T. He's doing some big things out there.
He's a big TikToker out there.
Yeah,
So he's done, like,
yeah.
a lot of different TikTok videos with like artists like Heady One, Denzel Curry.
Everyone's my nigga still.
What? Didn't he have Lola Bunny?
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
Lola
Alright,
Bunny.
alright,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Let me see my team real quick. But,
Okay.
yeah, follow me on socials, Simo42. And yeah, what we have coming, we have the thing. Uncommon Sense podcast video coming soon.
Yeah,
Merch coming
we did something with
soon.
them.
We're gonna try to get into streaming and stuff, but we ain't trying to hold you guys. So it's been a pleasure having being here and stuff.
Man, yo, respect, dog.
Love. So yo, OG MacG,
Mr. Let's
Let's
Party.
Party.
Fuck John Harbaugh.
Stay fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Ski Master in the building.
Like and subscribe, both of them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Fuck
saying?
John Harbaugh. Fucking 1-5 with 3
Relax
minutes.
with the football shit.
Hell, yo, I don't give a fuck. Fuck John Harbaugh. This guy fucking pisses me off every fucking Sunday. I don't give a fuck. I have to
Okay,
go.
okay.
Any
Relax.
chance to let people know?